Although it is called a prison, it is nothing less than a killing house. Here, living humans are butchered and destroyed. The inmates inside the prison are provided food only one time a day. Even then, they are forced to eat filth meant for animals. They are allowed to drink their own urine as water. Around 300 inmates are confined inside a tiny room. They are given food meant for just 3 people, which all 300 prisoners must divide among themselves. Due to lack of food, the prisoners attack each other in hunger pain and rip their own flesh. They are handed sharp weapons, with which they murder each other and tear open their own bodies. In this manner, this prison is slowly turned into a human slaughterhouse. There is also a section for female inmates, where women prisoners are sexually assaulted 3 to 4 times every night by prison guards. They deliberately force pregnancies on them. Yes, friends, today I will tell you about such horrifying prisons, where learning about prisoners' lives will shake the ground beneath your feet. So keep watching the video until the very end to know everything. Let's begin. This was not a prison. It was a place of living torment, where not only prisoners' bodies, but their souls were trapped, where hundreds of screams, cries, and untold deaths are buried within the walls. Con Dao, an island in southern Vietnam. If you reach this island by crossing the sea, it appears beautiful like paradise. But beneath this beauty, a deadly horror lies hidden, a history soaked in blood, sorrow, and death. On this island stands a prison once known as Hell on Earth. Now I will tell you about that island of death, a prison where people died while still breathing. In 1862, the French took control of Vietnam. People across the country rose in protest for independence, and even dreaming of that freedom was treated as a crime. The French colonial rulers decided these rebels must be punished so brutally that no one would dare speak of independence again. So they constructed a horrifying island jail, where once someone entered, escaping alive was nearly impossible. This is how Con Dao Prison came into existence. Con Dao Island lies about 120 kilometers off the southern coast of Vietnam, surrounded on all sides by endless ocean waters. There was no possible escape route. The prison was designed with multiple locked sections. Each section was named Phu Hai, Phu Sun, Phu Tho, and others. Outside the main prison stood iron doors, massive walls, and countless guards. Prisoners had cloth blindfolds tied over their eyes. Iron chains were fastened to their hands. They forgot what the sun felt like, or how the sky appeared. The most horrifying part of the prison was the tiger cages, small concrete cells with iron grills above. Each cage measured only 1.5 meters in length. 5 to 7 inmates were crammed together inside. Water was poured over their bodies 3 to 4 times daily. Sometimes it was boiling hot, sometimes freezing cold. They could neither stand nor sit. They could only crawl on the ground. Guards beat them with bamboo rods through the openings above. If anyone cried out, burning ashes were thrown on them. Many prisoners lost their eyesight. Many died there in unbearable pain. Journalists and historians say this prison was a place where even a wild animal, not a human, would perish if kept alive. Prisoners were given contaminated water and rotten food. They were forced to work daily under the scorching sun, breaking stones, constructing roads, carrying mud. In return, there was no rest and no medical care. If someone fell ill, they were tied flat to the ground and left there until death came. Many prisoners lost their mental stability. They cut their own bodies, smashed their heads against walls. Some ended their own lives just to escape speaking again. The guards laughed, enjoyed themselves, and took photographs, as if all this suffering were just a game. Con Dao Prison was not only for male inmates. There were also female prisoners who assisted soldiers during the Vietnam War. Many women were tortured while pregnant. Some gave birth inside captivity. One female prisoner became pregnant, gave birth to her child, and died the very next day from relentless torture. It is said that these workers used the female prisoners for their pleasure every night, raped them, and forced pregnancies on them. After the fall of the French rule, American forces arrived in Vietnam, and this prison was later converted into a political jail. From 1960 to 1975, thousands of war prisoners were held here. For many, the only crime was raising their voice for freedom. In 1970, 2 American congressmen secretly visited this place. They were shocked by the condition of the prison. The report stated, "This is not a prison. This is a camp of torture." Meaning, this is not a prison. It is a factory where people are sent to die. After the report was published, global protests erupted. Finally, in 1975, Vietnam achieved independence. All prisoners were freed and the prison gates were opened. But the families of many inmates never learned whether their loved ones were alive or dead. Even today, every cell of this prison speaks. It is said with chilling silence that thousands lost their lives here. Thousands of screams still echo through these walls. After independence, the government declared this island a national memorial, so future generations can remember that freedom was paid for with blood. No one would believe today's Con Dao Island was once the world's most terrifying prison. Luxury beach resorts, green hills, birds singing, but locals say that at night, near the sea, the sound of crying can still be heard. Some claim they have seen falling iron chains. Some say shadows move slowly in the dark. Others say a cold wind still blows inside certain prison cells where people once took their final breath. Now let us tell you about a horrifying prison in the Philippines, where every breath feels like the air of hell itself. It is called South Cotabato Prison, often compared to hell on earth. The most tragic truth is that once you enter this prison, leaving alive is nearly impossible. Even an innocent person cannot escape, because the justice system here is extremely slow. Most prisoners spend years waiting for a verdict. Some have been waiting as long as 15 years to hear a court decision. Now, let us look at South Cotabato Prison in the Philippines. New prisoners arrive every single day, even though the prison is already overcrowded. This is Sonny, 35 years old. He is jailed for attempted murder of a supermarket cashier. This is the first time he has seen the inside of a prison. The average temperature here is around 35 degrees Celsius. Nearly 2,000 prisoners are packed into this small, horrifying place. Sonny does not yet realize that a hell-like life awaits him. First, the prison barber cuts off his hair. Then he was led into the cell section. From this moment on, his cell leader will control everything: what he eats, where he sleeps, and where he walks. There are 69 prisoners packed into a room, only 25 square meters wide. Whether it is theft or murder, all kinds of criminals stay together. To save space, 4 level bunk beds have been built on a single frame. Each level is shared by 3 inmates. As a new prisoner, Sonny has been given the most suffocating spot on the top bunk. He is terrified and regrets his crime deeply. From now on, he must stay inside this cell block for 15 days. During this time, he cannot step outside without the warden's permission. But prison is severely overcrowded and made up of 2 buildings. These buildings were designed for only 600 inmates, but now nearly 8,000 people are locked inside. The shocking part is that only 5 guards patrol the entire prison. They remain under constant pressure, because in such a massive prison, how can 5 guards stop violence? In reality, this prison is not controlled by guards, but by a single prisoner. His name is Odmark. He is the true authority figure here. Everyone refers to him as the president. New prisoners must report to him first. He is always surrounded by followers holding sticks. If you obey his rules, survival becomes possible inside the prison. He has created his own laws and fixed prices for things that should be free. Walking outside, sitting, food, even water, all cost money. Those without money drink dirty underground water, which quickly causes severe diseases. If they fall sick, they must wait for death without any treatment. Odmark has been imprisoned here for 13 long years. Now he is the most powerful man inside this prison. Once, he was a wealthy businessman, but he killed his nephew over a land dispute. He claims it was done in self-defense. His case is still undecided. He runs illegal businesses inside the prison and enjoys special privileges: his own room, television, mobile phone, soft mattress, and more. No one disturbs him, not even the guards. Instead, his men carry out punishments and handle other important tasks. The guards enter only twice daily to count prisoners. Everyone is gathered at 4 p.m. Then all prisoners are locked inside their cells, and those who break rules are severely beaten. In this manner, each cell is sealed. The entire prison now operates under Odmar's rules. Prisoners are forced to stay 12 hours without food or water. Sonny collapsed on the very first night. Late at night, Odmar and his associates freely roam outside. Such special privileges are normal for them. According to him, everyone is equal except himself. The main reason for overcrowding is the extremely slow justice system. Hundreds of people are arrested every day due to the president's anti-drug drive. As a result, the court system has broken down. Currently, over 700,000 cases remain pending, but there are only 1,600 lawyers available, meaning one lawyer handles more than 400 cases. There is also a serious shortage of court staff. Because of this, prisoners wait years for verdicts. Some have been trapped here for over 15 years. Whether they are guilty or innocent no longer matters. Only survival and staying alive matter now. Sonny cannot sleep throughout the night. The next day at 5 a.m., the cell door opens, but even today, he cannot step outside. After 15 days, he finally gets permission to walk outside. He is assigned the duty of cleaning the prison. The place is filled with a horrible stench, but at least he can move freely. New prisoners remain extremely obedient, because if they break rules, they are denied food. For some, mealtime is the only calm moment of the day. Now Sonny realizes how harsh life truly is here. He regrets that he never intended to kill anyone. Viewers, tell us in the comments which prison you want to explore next. For now, enjoy the video shown on your screen.